So welcome back to another Wuthering Wave content. Inside today's videos, we're gonna talk about the new 2A reset. So let's see. I already make like my thoughts on last video talking about the new 2A, and I'm saving the hazard zone because I don't have enough team, and I have my opinion on the new 2A reset. But let's see what the community talks about or think about the new 2A reset, because we all know it like added 2 more floors and like free, like add another 100 asteroid, like no, not splitting between floors or anything. It's just an extra, you know what I mean? So let's jump on here. So what we have right here is r/Wuthering Wave guide, or something like Wuthering Wave like in Reddit. So let's start with this one first. I have 3, and we're gonna only read a bunch and understand what the community talking about. So ToA was really tough this time. Why? Maybe like more floors, or maybe like this 2 teams like Pacific, like the second buff is like Pacific on Augusta and but who knows? I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna make my full thought after I done it. So we got this special team right here. We got the hazard zone and the right side. We got Augusta dungeon, Augusta Kamea. Like this is a lot of team. We got Flower, Kamea, Gardi, and Kachona. Flower again with Carlotta. We got the full team of Gardia team. We got Carlotta, Augusta, Carlotta again, and the right one we got Dungeon, Augusta, and Kamea team. So let's see what they try to say. ToA was really tough this time for me, especially the 3rd floors of the middle floor, which is the hazard tower, was only short of 4 or 5 seconds. So let me put right here. So really, Flower, I'm pretty sure like Flower have like a really good buff during that time. Like one buff is like the longer that you're inside the field, or the longer the battle go, the more damage you're gonna have. Like the more damage. And the second one is like linked with buffing heavy attack, or like electro or arrow stuff, like specifically for Augusta and And the last is a debuff. The last it was like, if like the enemy is gonna take less 10% damage unless you have shield. So this, I'm pretty sure this team doesn't provide any shield at all. So all the enemy is gonna have like gonna take less percent damage. Okay. So just keep in mind, if you guys don't know what the buff is, was area short for 4 to 5 seconds. But the problem is like they have this team, and I'm pretty sure like this team like probably fine, right? Like Flower, I'm pretty sure like Flower is cracked, broken, and Carlotta is like also cracked, and Chokib is like one of the like literally the best support slash healer inside the game right now. How could a full build? And like, I would understand if it was like it was two member or 2 characters, but this is like the whole squad, and it was short like 4 or 5 seconds. I don't know. Took me so many tries to clear it. I regret not putting dedicating support for Flower or Carlotta. How was ToA this time for you? So I'm sure like he regret not putting Jaja, or who's that? The jellyfish girl, my girl Cancelera, and or maybe who's another one? Who's another one for Flower? Rosia. Like you don't see Rosia or nothing. I see. So I don't know, but I have to try. I have to try it myself. So let's see what they got. 12 upvote, 26. Oh damn. More common than upvote. That's us. Let's see. It was sort of tough, but not too tough for me. It was tough for me though. Not the Gojo me, but it's everywhere. Like it's legit everywhere. Like nah, I win. That bro lost. Mine was hard. With which character did you clear? Mono Havoc as S1 for lower color Katona. Oh, who's this? Rocho. Who's this? Is it Rosia or Katona? But man, it's still not budging. How did you guys did with Garatia, Rover, and Katona? By doing proper rotation, Isn't it Arrow, Kachona, Garatia? Yes, but I don't have Kachona though, so no ideas. But mostly you use like on my team, I would use like Showkeeper, Arrow Rower, then Garatia. I don't know why I struggle to kill this boss all the time. Why struggle? That's the problem. Like the first two floors of the middle floor is like legit. Like the buff is all dedicated to Garatia. And you can and I'm pretty like you can use your follower or your who's another one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure like you can use them, right? Because it's like they have like arrow or havoc rest minus 10%. Let's see what is this. Let's see that video. You guys can comment down below. I don't play Gachon or I don't have her, so I cannot say it's like good or not. But based on this, like this is good to me. Like this is good to me though. Maybe it's like on free play weapon or something. Chona has a decent build, so we're good enough. Sure, I would say like decent build, and if you do proper rotation, you should have cleared. If it's not, it's more like it's the boss issue, like the boss or the area issue, like nerfing you. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you cannot blame like it's a skill issue or anything, or unless like it's a skill issue. But if you do like proper rotation as a guide or like follow the guide makers, I'm pretty sure you're gonna do fine. Like legit, you're gonna do fine. But if you do the same rotation like on the last ToA and this ToA, like the same skill and the same build and the same weapon and everything, and you had different score, that's mean the death fucked up. That I'm pretty sure that mean the death fucked up, and talking about the HP inflation or the sheer area. So let's go a couple more. I solo those levels because they are alone. I don't know why people are talking about like gotta deal like solo alone. You know what? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this one and let me see myself. Like what's stopping me on doing the hazard zone right now? It's not having 4 team. I'm pretty sure like you need 4 teams. So 1-1-1 on 1-1-1-3 on the left side and 1-1-1-3 on the right side, and the middle part you just go like 3-3-3-3. 3 mean all the member or all the characters, so you guys don't understand. That's like mostly how I do ToA. I don't do like one or solo clear or like dual clear at all. I never tried that. Maybe I should try it and watch me suffer and do like a couple 100 times. He is talking about the 4 floors, not the first or second floors. First floor, yeah, of course, like this is basically like the bar is made for Cartier. You have a say? Yeah, I have a say. Oh, he was talking about the 3rd and 4th floor. If middle floor, why would you use Galatea there? If she got buff in the first. Because I couldn't clear with another team. You can do it with Augusta and Modify if you manage to adapt to their rotation, and my Augusta build is like really mid. Let's check his build out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm pretty sure like this is good. Like, I don't know how could people like doing this. Like, how could people like playing duo or solo character? Like that's my question. How could they do that? Unless they have like their signature or like S6 or S2 or something. I'm pretty sure like he S0 R1. Either the weapon or the sun they're using current on her. Okay, let's go one more. My middle tower attempt both S0 R1. Hope they inspire. Okay. After seeing this inspired me on doing my try hard. Let's try hard. So we're gonna done for that. Let's go on to the next Reddit. We got toughest. Let's skip this one. Let's skip this one because we already like talking about like the bad stuff of ToA. Mostly they talking about like I would say it's HP inflation, right? Because they cannot clear like in time or like have only a bit of time left. You know what I mean? So it must be HP inflation. And we haven't heard HP inflation on Wuthering Waves like for a while. You know what I mean? So we got the clear usual. We got the free characters as usual. Like how could they keep doing this? I don't know how. And this is like the full build. So we got the fusion team, we got the Jaja team, we got the follower on 2 sides. Yeah, this follower is like crack. Like just seeing the buff, like the longer the battle go, the more damage you're gonna have. That's gonna crack on Flower. Okay, no Augusta, no Zani or Garatia. It took me some head scratching as I've had to be used to get to this. Bill will post in the comment. I would say like if you guys have fun doing this, just do this. But in general, like most casual players, if they cannot do like 3 or 4 times or 5 times, they just give up. I'm pretty sure like most of them just give up, unless you have like high dedication or like you're gonna like do your own slow pacing building and stuff. But if the times, that is why HP inflation and area inflation, like area buff, Pacific buff is like bad. You know what I mean? So to me, if the tower like I clear like 3 or 4 times and I still get the same result and not getting the full reward, and doing basically the same rotation, or you could say like the more that you do, the more you improve. So the last run must be improving, and you still get the same score. I would feel terrible. I would feel terrible and want to quit, like legit want to quit. It's not like telling you like trying to improve or anything. For example, like if the last ToA I literally do the same thing as this new ToA, and I still like get less score compared to the old one. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Bro, someone help me kill the. Bro, I hate this boss. I like all the boss. I didn't know the name or anything, but I just know this. I know this boss. It's the flower dancing. I hate that boss. Like it keeps flying away, and like the time I use my Chun-Li, I remember I tried to use Chun-Li. The time I used Chun-Li heavy attack, she was like flying away, like wee. And then when I'm about to use my heavy attack or brand or something, she just go whip, and you fall down and you die. If flying away, should use Galata or Genshi, which if you don't have Zani. The problem with Zani is you have to chase her, right? Like you have to chase her. Because when Zani pop her out, you're gonna chase her and just whack, and imagine like she just like running around, and your whack is like whacking air, and your knife are gonna slam on air. That's gonna feel terrible. I'm pretty sure Zani is not the best character in here. Well, Kalada is good because pistol, of course. While Jinshi have mobility or tracking. I don't know about Jinshi. Let's talk about this. Basically, we need we got someone who actually played the game. Let's see. Basically, we need really well team. Well, I do. I have my fusion team. I have my Galatia team, and who do I have one more? I know I have one more. Oh, my Zani team. So I have 3 teams. But as for like the 4 stars or like the field 3 slot, the field like small HP, the small mod one on the left side and the right side, I have none. Maybe I should be a Kacharo, right? Maybe I should be a Kacharo. Or I'm not building that stupid Ling Yang, but anyways, for Carnival clears, unfortunately I only have 2, which is that maybe like he's an early game player or maybe just starting the game at 2.0. However, clear all of them with 1 weak team. However, clear all of them all with 1 weak team. My Chang Li, I think you mean Chang Li. Is this Chang Li or Shang Liao? I'm pretty sure it's Chang Li. Team clutch for borderline time. I gotta replace Chang Li. Oh, bro, it's Shang Liao with some other team. Now I have Augusta, maybe Gabrina or Chisa. If she turned out to be DPS. I'm pretty sure Gabrina gonna be DPS and also Chisa too. Like even the common node, like we all know Gabrina and Chisa gonna be a DPS, and I'm pretty sure Ijuno gotta be the best in slot on all of them. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think 3 teams are gonna cut unless you plan it properly. True, like legit, I have 3 teams, and I'm literally panicking on doing them because, yeah. Oh, true, they're enemy type. Yeah, this is the problem. Like, you could say like, oh, I have 3 teams. Of course, you can clear it, right? Well, guess what? The only 3 teams that I can use on the middle tower it's gotta be like the first one and the second one because it's arrow rest nerf arrow like buff Galatia buff stuff. Like I have to use my Galatia on those two, right? So it negative, so it use 10 points. So what do you about the bottom one? Maybe Lupa or Chang-Li team. The problem with me on this new ToA is I have 3 really good builds, but I didn't have good characters that can clear the 3 useless floors, like the 3 small floors on the right side and the left side. So if I have to complete those 3 right side and the left side, I have to take one member or one or 2 characters from from my rare team build. You know what I mean? You guys understand? For Pacific Resonator, I was suffering with Kamaya on the middle pole, even though I have the buff havoc. Let's decrease one. Yeah, I think Kamaya is just gonna feel so bad, like fighting flying enemy. Like imagine like your enemies flying, and Kamaya was like trapped and just like swing her whip, and the enemy just like fly around, and your spinning cannot hit it. I think it's gonna feel bad. Okay, let's go a couple more, and we go to the positive side. 3 could be fine. You could have like a few low investment team. That's what I mean. I think my problem is I don't have any low investment team. Like with miracle clear out the first. Yeah, I think I need to work on this thing. Then maybe like I wouldn't have a negative thought on the new ToA reset. Have 1 main team, at least take the last floor and the left side and the right side and the 2. So what they said is mean like basically what I just said. 3 rare team builds. 1 is for the 4th one and 4th one on the left side and the right side, and the other 2 team, the 2 rare team is on the middle side. So it's all fit, all 10 points. And you can use your useless Ling Yang or Denjin or Yang Yang or Kacharo, all those like low investment team build or low investment characters. You can use it, and maybe you can like swap your rare team build onto those small characters, onto those characters first, and you can clear, then you can swap back. Hopefully they can. I wanna Wuthering Waves do something like they have an echo set already. I want to make them like have an echo set plus a weapon set. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea? And to me, it's a good idea. I know it's a small change or stuff, like you can just switch back and forth, not like easily, but it would be like really feel good, like a quality of life, like really feel good if you can like set, like have a set of a weapon or an echo. Well, you could say like maybe like the weapon is not good because like everybody have different set of weapon. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe if they do something like that, maybe like if they can figure it out, pretty sure they can figure it out. What if 2 team is Spectral and 3rd team is Glacial? I think the problem is like if you have 3 team and your 3 team doesn't like fit the enemy type or debuff on Pacific stuff, like the tower have different like restricted element on the ToA. It's gonna be fair, like limiting your characters how you can play. Well, that's all for the negative. Let's go on to the positive, which is this one. Let's go. The new ToA is quite nice. Let's read a bunch of this. I'm not exactly someone good at analyzing or criticizing, but what I can certainly say is that it was quite nice to be able to use more characters to clear, and to also have 2 additional floors in a made-of tower with no elemental restriction. Yes, no elemental restriction, but the buff is like too specific to me. More likely it is not ideal for people who have been playing for less than a couple of patches, but for someone who have been playing since 1.0 and has too many characters to use, it was nice to be able to use everyone. Also, besides Senator being as usual, I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. You guys can comment down below. maybe like the flying echo for Cancela. No, who's that? Carrara? Maybe that flying echo. But I'm pretty sure like the flying echo, that flying echo that I'm talking about, like you can knock it if you like you time it perfectly, or you have to do reset and try to time like slash it so it just fell down. Oh, where am I? Oh, here it is, flying around away from my Gion ultimate. The roster of enemy was really nice, quite a fun ToA. Also, Katona case should be studied. Got released a bit for error erosion, but somehow became best in slot for error DPS available in the game. Lord, I love her. Well, that would make sense, right? She would create basically made for Galatea like best in slot team, but surely like she's an arrow, so she's gonna buff like mono arrow team. Like that's just a basic start, like the basic idea about it. And I'm pretty sure Katona like really deal good damage compared to Phoebe, Confession Phoebe. You know what I mean? Oh, where is it? Oh, never mind. Oh, everybody, all the characters. So everybody is S0 or 1 except for Augusta S1 and Genshin S2. So maybe this girl is S2 and Augusta is S1. So let's check on the build. This the middle. The mid has a tower. Got Genshin, Katona, Modafi. I don't know how people could do this. We got the fusion team. We got the Augusta and Zhang Liao team. Here, I think this is the missing. I'm thinking like having like this low investment team. Pretty sure they do that. Oh, never mind. It's all Phoebe. But I'm pretty sure like Phoebe like the yellow Phoebe can clear all of themselves like alone, like legit alone. When you have this like stack buff, like legit stack buff. And we got it right here. Like how could people can do this? Anyways, let's check on the coming out. Honestly, I would like we have more stage. Honestly, I like that we have more stage, and I also like they auto clear certain stage, which means like the first to 3 floor on the left side and the right side is auto clear based on the character that you use on the old ToA. You know what I mean? And I love that. Like I'm not the biggest against like having more floors in ToA or any endgame. I would say it is a good thing, and judging like it reset like every month. Is it every month or every 30 days or every 20 days? Like you have 20 days to complete that, so I'm pretty sure it's not like daily that you have to do weekly or stuff. You know what I mean? I think that's good. And as long as if they're having more floors and free to play can clear it and have enjoyment, like enjoy. I think that what I mean, like you can clear and also enjoy at the same time, not sweating or like retry like 10 plus time in order to get like improve a bit of point, get the full maximum reward. I wouldn't say it's not worth it, like to be honest. In casual play, not worth it. The maximum is like 3 or 4 tries or 5 tries at max to me. As long, and also plus another one, do not as long as they increase fun, more challenging, no HP inflation, and also more rewards, and not splitting reward. You know what I mean? Not splitting reward onto like separate tower. You know what I mean? So it's increase your reward, not separating in order like separating and still get the same reward as last time. You guys want me? And the other clear feature is good. Like on paper it's good, but on in game I had some problem with it. I will show it. I will show you later. What I don't like is that it's use of stamina of the character it's auto clear with. This is literally my first initial impression about the ToA reset. Like the auto clear feature set, like the auto clear is like good, but it's just stamina. I know like Wuthering Waves ToA is like involved with stamina, right? So it's like the main iconic of ToA. It's like they use stamina, so you can use 1 or 2 characters or 3 characters to clear, as long as you have enough stamina. But for me, I had to do auto. Yeah, it's to me. The one way that is like really good and Wuthering Waves gonna get a billion likes if they would just remove the stamina on the auto clear so that you can use your team. You know what I mean? You can use your team on the on the left side, the right side, on the 4 floors. You can clear it, and you still have 2 more floors. So you technically only need 3 well-built team, without, you can say, without any investing on some lower characters to clear the older stage. You know what I mean? Because right now they're using my well, like one of the characters of my 3 well invested team to clear all those things and also remove all my stamina, so I cannot use them on like more than 1 floors. For example, from my experience, treat this is like all Galatea, so I legit have all Galateas right here, so I cannot use my Galatea team, my Galatea on this too. I can only use 1. You know what I mean? If they remove stamina on this auto clear, I can use my Galatea team on here. Imagine how good it is, how blessed it is if Wuthering Waves would do something like this. But the other part is this thing. You have to auto clear. That's a terrible thing. Like imagine like the auto clear is good, but my Galatea is like all stuck in here. So I legit have to do retry or like use another character, similar how I still doing the old ToA reset. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the problem. I think that's the problem. But to remove the problem, go again, please. Remove the stamina system. Like remove the auto clear one. Do not use stamina, please. Or just like pretend that I use my Charo destroying all this thing, like all 3 stars, and just save it for me without me playing the Charo again. Imagine how crazy it is. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Yeah, same. I need to redo those three up XY and Galatea. Oh, Zhang Liao and Galatea. I am not using Galatea at all. Personally, I will clear those first 3 in the bow tower with Lumi or Agado or Yang, since I never use them for the later stage. At least I wouldn't run into re-clear situation again this way. But yeah, since this method, they would have just let us use auto clear without using stamina. It leads to the same result anyways. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's the same, so just remove it, please. Please remove it. I'm pretty sure like somebody criticized like talking about this. Here, we got it. I don't really see a way to get around with this, given their system means. How could like ToA is like really like unique because of the stamina system. So like removing the stamina system or stuff is like bad for the system, you know what I mean? It's like you have your own unique style, and players want you to remove the system from remove your system that you build from 1.0 or beta. Remove from the game. I'm pretty sure they would not do that. If it just didn't consume stamina, then players who can clear previously will have an advantage and the ability to use basically whoever they want. I don't see a problem with this. Like, sure, if they remove it, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna abuse the system. I'm gonna abuse them. I'm gonna be using my 3 team WBA team like comfortably, not trying on Lumim or Ling Yang or Kacharo. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna feel more comfortable like playing those 2. Very and also, why would you hate about this? Like, why would you hate this? Why would you hate a system that would benefit people? I just don't understand. I just don't understand where he's coming from. Like, how would you don't like a system that would benefit people and having advantages? Surely we want advantages, you know what I mean? Like, I am like pro consumer, so this is like a pro consumer. If they remove the stamina on the first one, the first two floors, first or two floors on the left side and the right side, that was like real major buff, major improvement of the ToA reset. The whole point of stamina is making the players need tons of team. Usually, sure, like the point of like having the stamina so you can build more teams, or maybe you can do something like this, like using Lumine, losing your 4 stars characters on these two teams. I see his perspective. I'm not like turning a blind eye, like say nope, I don't see that. Oh, what is the guy talking about? Yeah, he said you don't like players? No way. No, I'm not that. No, I can see his perspective. But oh, if I build a team, I would like if the character I build, it means that I like them, right? So if, for example, if I don't like playing Lumine or any the 4-star DPS, why would you force me to? Like why? I don't want to. I don't want to build them. I don't want to. Like most of the game, like most of casual players like build teams or like build your characters based on what you like about them. That's why you want to invest your time or resource on the character that you like, not the character like you don't like or any other that plays nice. So this to me is like forcing players to using character that you don't like. You know what I mean? That's why I like using my character, I think. Let's go. Where are we here? Maybe they could rework the stamina system in the ToA so that the auto clear let you spend the stamina on characters of your choosing. I love this. Okay, he's not unreasonable. He also know like it is a bad system. Like it is a good system, but it just like on practice it's just bad a bit, like a bit of mistake. So this thing is good. I always say this is good. For example, like what he means is the auto clear, instead of using your old ToA, you select your characters, like select my Cacharo, and just like bam bam bam, you clear this and you get all the free reward without doing any or without playing Cacharo at all. But then people would just choose level player, and that's yeah. But how could he know that I'm trying to abuse the system like that? Like he know that I'm trying to abuse it, like legit. That is what I want to do. If they literally do something like this, I would just put all my characters on level 1. This issue might solve itself as the game progresses. Sure, because as the game progresses, you're gonna pull more characters, you're gonna pull more 4 stars and weapon, and you can like try them out, and you get more team. Use other absolute teams on left side and right side. Then it just auto clear with infinitely, and you can use whoever you want. Still mass solution. Sure, like I understand like people like, oh, so what the other players mean is that the end game is supposed for end game people, like late game people, you know what I mean? Not for new players, because new players need to build more teams or like invest your more times on your characters and your teams, you know what I mean? Like I could play on 1.0, I stop at 1.1 or 1.0, then I just come back and 2.1. So right now I would say like having 3 teams is good for me already. Like having 3 rare teams, and most of them like all new characters. Katia, Zani, and the fusion team, like those are new characters. So I could see like the understanding from what the late game people want to say, like should end game like be for end game people or late game people, not for early game. You know what I mean? But removing the stamina system as like the first to 3 floors is like benefit everybody. I'm pretty sure it's gonna benefit anybody except like someone who's like, man, I'm a late game player. Why these new early people like getting the same reward as I have? I would say they was like stingy. Like at the end of the day, as long as everybody like get the same reward and everything and have fun, that's just up the point of the game. Like we should like celebrating everybody had the same reward, not greedy by yourself like oh, ha, ha, ha. I get all the reward myself. Yes, you guys don't have it. I'm the late game player. Like why? Get a life, bro. Anyways, I think that's all. Yeah, it would be easy to just to remove the energy. So I think that's my solution. I think that's all for the Reddit. We're gonna like I don't talk about the positive that much. Like I'm pretty sure like I skim a bunch of this. Like they just talking like some good thing and some bad thing about removing the energy, or like the end game is about like for late game people. Like basically watch a summary. So you guys can check it out and by yourself on the Reddit. I'm sure like you just search WuWa ToA and it just like pop up right there. You guys can check it out. So that's all for today's videos. Comment down below what you disagree or agree on the communities or my opinion or my suggestion. If you guys have any suggestion, comment down below, and if you guys agree, thumbs up, and if you guys disagree, also thumbs up and drop your reason why you disagree, and yeah, and do not dislike and subscribe also. Anyway, that's all for today's videos. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.